calm intro, even though there's no need for it to be calm. But I mean, no, just don't have to explain myself.
Welcome back to game.
Welcome back to
Danganronpa.
Welcome back to having two streams apparently running at once, as it says.
Yeah, that's always nice. I got a notification.
Notification.
It says Sakura.
Wouldn't you know? The video is called Sakura.
I like how I got two notifications. The one below it, Death's Doorstep afoot, and the one above it, Sakura. No.
That's too good.
It's just in order,
Yeah.
so you just knew. Like, we knew that someone was gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear that was too good to happen. But yes, welcome back to Danganronpa. If you're tuning in right after watching the previous one, we just apparently found out that Sakura's dead, and we heard the announcement, so
yeah.
I'm assuming that's a confirmed kill then.
Wait, so what was it? Like, until you know that the body's actually dead?
I think until three people discover the body, like... Because we touched the body and we knew that it was dead, but we didn't need to, like, say that to anybody else. I think it's just when three people discover it, then the announcement comes
whatever.
So,
who cares? There's a reason. Don't bump me.
As far as I'm aware of, I'm pretty sure that since we don't see any blood or anything like that, I'm thinking this one was poison.
I think so,
because they made that very clear with all the poison stuff. And with it being Sakura as well, with like
that's like the only way.
Yeah, like they could have just switched the labelings
of protein.
Yeah, like
that could have been such an easy thing.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna continue right into this. Monokuma just made the announcement. We're still going through the announcement. And there's all this intense music, but yeah, we're jumping right back into it.
Ooh. Maybe that's why she's crying.
Yeah. Oh, that was interesting.
What?
The Danganronpa. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Huh?
Well.
Sakura's dead. She's really dead.
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Whoa.
Wow.
We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? She reminds me a lot of Taka right now, like how Taka looked right after Mondo.
Yeah, that sucks.
I have to get them. I have to get the others.
Except for Toko, I'll just leave her alone.
On her shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and why? Why did this have to happen?
And why?
Why did this happen, man?
It's probably Byakuya.
Yeah. You blew up my contraption.
Why?
That's all I could say. I repeat it over and over again. Why? I need to examine the body. I need to examine Sakura's body.
Well,
I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do anything, time just passed.
And so did I. I was dead.
Yeah, I died. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
I fell down the stairs a couple times.
Ah!
Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed? Wow.
No.
Wow. What?
Wow.
I mean, I see.
Yeah, honestly, he does seem very suspicious of this kind of sort of stuff. Like, they even pointed out, it was just like, we should keep the poison part a secret from Byakuya as well.
Yeah.
They, like, specifically called out Byakuya.
Sakura's dead?
What a tragedy.
I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Hello.
It is not.
What are you saying?
I don't know, but she was crying. She keeps whining at us.
Hello.
Speaking of
Hey,
that,
Alex. You can go
I'm
in here
just
now.
gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
You gotta go to the bathroom. Come on. Come on.
You could go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom.
Are you
Onyx.
seriously contemplating why you wanted in there now?
Onyx.
No.
Did you get my text that workout sucked really bad? That was the
We went to Red Robin and he didn't eat anything.
yeah, neither was he. Roger's show. You were the one posting it out.
But yeah. What's it called? Yeah, it seriously does seem like it's like a poison case. Like, I'm not gonna claim that it is Byakuya, but there's no blood. There's like no blood. That's rough, bro. That is seriously rough. Hello. Onyx, come here. Come up here. Yeah, sit. Good girl. Oh yeah, he's a good girl. He's a good doggy. Do you like Danganronpa? Are you the Dangan? Are you the Monokuma? You're the white hair, the black hair. You're such a fool. Hey yeah, how's you? Miss you, good doggy. Oh, you so cute. You adorable. How's that on your hand?
What?
How's it when you like grab the dog and you hit your hand on my keyboard?
Yeah, I did not feel it. That's too weird.
I did not feel anything because I'm a magnificent loser.
Right. Oops. Alright. You ready to continue?
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room, me. I'm not afraid to admit it. Is that what you were going to say? Why do you like speaking for us?
No. No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It was one of you. Hiro Byakuya Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
Why am I being accused again by this bitch?
Yeah, why do you hate me so much, you dirty hoe? You're accusing us before we've even began the investigation.
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
You know it? I don't freaking
I
know.
think it's Monokuma.
I'm-
Yeah.
Jeez! I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What are you doing here?
Oh, well, this is fun. I get to see you cry and despair. That's what I came here for. Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
Yeah.
That's right. It's the next Monokuma file.
Number 4.
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina.
Assy.
Yeah. As opposed to what? How else do you say that?
I know, but like it probably is what it is. But I just think it's like assy.
So I wonder why they call you that. Yeah, because you got booth. You're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours.
Wow.
Everyone's just bashing on Aoi for her looks. I feel bad for her. Now then, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
don't interrupt your elders.
No, shut up.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Uh-huh. Yes. No.
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe
So you pussied out and I pussied out and chose poison.
Maybe you and her fought again, and then.
Then I killed her. Is that what you were gonna say? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it wouldn't have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Right.
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried.
Hmm.
That's interesting, actually.
Intriguing.
I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Huh.
That is actually very
That is
interesting.
actually really
Even
interesting.
more so, obvious proof that it was
Seriously,
poison.
it would be really cool to see, like, not saying that you have to do this, but like a Sakura versus like an army of Monokuma kind of things, where she's just like throwing them at each other, like blowing up and stuff like that, and all sorts like fight. That'd be really cool.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, thank you! God, thanks!
You owe them one.
Oopsie, poopsie, doopsie.
Get all
Before you
pissy
get all
potty.
pissy potty at me, you better figure out who done it.
First.
Cause I mean, your lives are on the line, right? Pooh.
What the hell? He owes them one. I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am. Shut the hell up.
Sick.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me take your freaking.
I, for one, come here.
I'm gonna take the proof that
I'm
you're
going
even
to put
mine.
that on Toko.
Collar and a leash. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. I'd be so much happier if it was Toko, and I'm surprised you don't feel the same way.
How could you say that now?
Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. It's the same game!
Yeah, I know. Same thing.
If you wanted to be angry with someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
It probably is you.
Definitely not me.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead.
Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
Oh wow, that's sad as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Me?
I want to figure this out on my own for once.
no,
You're too smart.
I need to take my dog here. Yes, that's you, Makoto. In order to solve this case, and I want you to just sit here and watch.
You're always a thorn in my side.
Whoa.
This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order.
Ooh.
Okay, for one, I think the game is setting it up. It looks like he's saying that because Kyoko would easily figure out it's him, and if she stands on guard, then she wouldn't be able to
Right.
investigate.
I guess that is true, yeah. And order?
that's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind.
I already know everything anyway.
I
You
already-
bitch!
I already know it was you. You can tell because there's no kind of major injury and they were poisoned. And who was the one person we were told to warn about?
Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Okay.
Makoto, you're coming with me.
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
Which is, fuck you!
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are just in as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if that means I have to use force. You're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I come in here and you do nothing about it.
Yeah.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. Because I didn't.
We're the ones that
What?
do this. You don't
Why
do
would you
anything anyway.
want to? Yeah, who cares? Why? You don't really care, do you? You're both
useless.
You're both useless anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he is kind of speaking facts on this.
I just want to get away from Toko. Please let me in.
Nope. Don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you, hero, do you really object? Yeah, if you're really gonna go that far, what can I do, you know? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
So wait, so that means that for the characters left that we have to voice is that you have Hiro, Monokuma, Byakuya. I have Makoto, Kyoko, Aoi, Toko, and I think that's
3 to 4.
yeah. Because I was wondering if that was the correct amount because it's like, oh wait, the 7 people was like, yeah, but Sakura died, so we were 8 and 8, but now you're down 1 more, which most likely means that I'm gonna be down 1 more, but that's kind of the pattern that we've been seeing here. Yeah, what should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
Nothing's decided.
It's decided.
I'm going to decide that it's decided. I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough
That's just a
fighting.
jab at Kyoko right
Yeah,
there.
I know. That's enough fight. Yeah, especially with how she like just investigates all over. That's enough fighting. We need to focus on investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping that we can do it. It's if we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but just to do it. Okay.
Sakura's muscles
There's a
are
thing on the
flexing even in
ground.
death. What?
There's like a thing on the ground.
There's like a thing.
There's like a thing.
There's like a thing, dude.
My God.
You're a thing.
I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Do you want to read out the thing since it's kind of...
The victim was Sakura Ugami.
Oh, that's all I was talking about, but you can do that as well if you want.
I don't care what voice.
I thought you were doing Makoto. Monokuma, since it's in quotes.
Oh, yeah. That's me! The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted.
This is a strong blow, but not... interesting.
Okay. However, it wasn't enough to make her
Vomiting
bleed.
of blood.
Okay, well, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah.
However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. That's how I felt at the workout today. That actually is...
A lot of information. A lot more than what it was previously.
It's difficult to think about just her absolute, like, just projectile vomiting everywhere.
Yeah, blood, yeah.
That's not a very nice thing to hear for someone who was literally just about... Well, she had a lot of character development up to this point.
Yeah.
And things were starting to get interesting, and now
Literally,
she's
I think
dead.
that's what they do almost every single time.
Yeah.
It's just like, they did that with Taka. It's just like, oh, they got the inspirational
Oh my
thing,
God,
and
yeah.
then it's just like, now they're gone.
Yep.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
So,
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And the door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have to... Have had to escape.
Oh,
Had to. Okay, I was wishing off the lines. Escape somewhere after bearing the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until he broke the window, there's like no escape, right? In other words, same words. This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down the door, when you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first one is the locker room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime and then, through the special method, seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if it was to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh.
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 Basically, the killer uses the special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot the arrow through a gap in the door. Something like that.
No offense, Kyoko, but shut the fuck
That's
up!
not how it really works. But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross the one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and then when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. Oh my god. Seriously, I ate so much Red Robin, which I feel really good, but my stomach is just digesting so much. At least I'm not gonna throw up though, which I know that for a fact. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth is the final type, is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room. By that I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. Well, I'm gonna look anyway just in case. There's blood in the background.
Yeah,
I see it now.
must have been the blow to the head or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I believe so, yes. So it comes down to the locked room mysteries. Those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 seems to be most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be your primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see! The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Pop, I'm going to look at this.
Top comes the
Weasel.
Ooh, it also might not be the blood of the head. It just might be when Sakura's throwing up too.
Did he bring back her cord?
I did.
Oh.
That's why, because you still have yours plugged in. I just plugged in the projector. So yes, I did bring it back.
Interesting.
This looks like some kind of wrapper. Huh? That's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura's got...
She poisoned the candy. She poisoned the candy. She poisoned the candy. She's the one who murdered. I don't know.
Sakura got super upset when I found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help calm her down a little.
This would be the biggest plot twist in the game if
Hina
Hina was actually the one.
I would so hate that.
That would ruin her character.
It would seriously suck. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. She did too. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took an entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much.
Almost as much as donuts.
Yes. But I wanted Sakura to get the chance to try one for herself, and that's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Aw.
Makoto's just like laughing
Yeah.
at her.
Hina! That's so good. Alright, have fun. Pokemon
Yeah.
candy wrappers been added. Alright, I'll check it
It
out.
looks more like a
This is
claw.
probably what got hit in the back of the head. Shards of
Yeah.
glass. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and it looks. Oh, it's one of the bottles.
Yeah.
There's a top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So it's supposed to have been originally been a bottle. Wow, good job, fucking Sherlock freaking Holmes. That's a glass. There's something else on the ground near the glass.
It's a bottle.
It's a
Nope.
figure. It fits into the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. It's like a chess piece.
Wow.
Kinda, because...
Monokuma holding a chess piece.
Yeah, I guess. Figure on the floor.
He's right in the
Is this
night.
where she threw up? Or...
I don't. I guess maybe.
There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far from where she died?
She's
Throwing
probably
up.
throwing up
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, if it was throwing... Like, yeah, I guess it doesn't... Oh, yeah, it did say violent, so I think it would be a lot more.
Yeah, it seems like
Okay, I want to talk with some peoples now.
it's just all over the pool table. The pool
We
table
already
is
know who
covered.
did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That doesn't prove anything.
We know who did it. One of three people.
3 people.
That's you're done. Come on.
We know who did it. It was someone in the school. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Mm-mm. Then let me help you find more. Look at this shit. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet. Wait. Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. How do you know that? What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she said that she had left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said that she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. And she said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And that's what happened. If I stopped her by force, this never would have happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Yeah, I was the cat. No, she's fine.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that those 3 met with her. And she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time period where she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm that with what I just heard with the 3 of them directly. Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's another broken thing. But for Sakura to have been killed. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So, how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Good point. I'm going to talk with you.
What do you want? You're bothering me.
Bothering me. My gosh, I'm not wanting to freaking hit the mic every, 2 seconds. There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick. I have.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to be in the rec room?
Wow, you're quick.
Wow, that was actually pretty good. Okay.
So you found out. That's very interesting. Also, what did you say?
Yeah. Wow, that's really interesting. I only wish I knew what you just said. Then it's true?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
That does
I guess
make
that's
sense.
true.
I don't think that he'd fall for that.
Yeah.
So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped that note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Until right now. Byakuya says he didn't go see her.
Apparently that's important.
Yeah, is that the truth?
I'm guessing that's a bullet you're gonna have to shoot.
About him not going?
it literally had I didn't see Sakura today at all,
Yeah,
and then you saying, "Is that the truth?" Meaning,
Yeah, I know, something like that.
maybe all of those orange highlighted letters are things that
That get shot down somewhat later.
that are said in the trial.
Yeah, possibly. I would not be surprised. Or at the very least, are very important things to the narrative of the game.
Yeah.
Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept as a fact. Not really.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
You're making me more poor as I look at you.
Yeah.
Okay then, thanks, I guess.
Becca's bank account.
Alright, here we go. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the door, or the room.
Your pour is contagious.
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Oh, wow.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good in all sorts of ailments.
Alignments.
Ailments?
Ailments?
I don't know. There's all sorts of things that I've never heard
Freaking
before.
know.
Who cares?
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know! but still, this protein can, it's got a label on it that says Chem A-2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. And poisons.
Yeah.
So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Yeah, broken glass.
Yeah.
Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke inside. Or, maybe before. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it, so it happened before.
Wow.
Why does that matter?
so
I can't say for sure yet.
You're
but
so
probably,
smart, Kyoko.
Yeah, but you probably want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure how that's useful at all. I'm gonna forget it.
Yeah.
There's shards of glass as well. Okay, let's look at the window. No. The door's the only way in or out. Okay, I guess it'll be in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. Only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door.
Mechanism.
Oh my gosh. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Okay. Should I? Don't really know what else. Can I return, or is there more? You examine the currency as much as I can. Okay, let's look at the freaking clock.
The clock.
Yep. It's around 1 o'clock right now. Alright. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago.
Yeah.
Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego?
Oh. It hasn't been that long.
Right. Huh. Oh, the missing bottle, duh.
Yeah.
There are 4 red bottles
2
lined up on the
missing.
shelf. I remember there being 5!
6 or
Oh,
something.
there's 6 apparently. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma.
Oh.
It's like the chest. They are chess pieces, and he's holding them. Yeah, Monokuma figure.
Yeah.
What I'm wondering is, how did those figures? How'd they get those figures inside the bottle? Yeah, that's the important question.
You're dumb, dude.
so
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle, huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I
in
have.
other words,
So this Monokuma version. So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Very nice.
Monokuma likes his
Monokuma
stupid Monokuma things.
I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure that I found on the ground. The red shards are probably placed around the bottle. It would seem most
I
like
got it!
Darko's-
She was stabbed!
I got it! Someone must have accidentally dropped it. Sakura must have been hit on the head with the Monokuma bottle, right?
Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are all evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Well, a contributing factor. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence that the blow to the head, obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. Ooh, yep, right from the mouth, yep. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what could have caused her to vomit blood?
I wonder.
Monokuma file specifically said that she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Wow, what slumped of her body? Maybe her getting on the head somehow caused her to start. Nope.
Not a chance.
Byakuya! Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You don't have a chance with Kyoko. However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
On Sakura's sweet parted. I mean, what?
Whoa. On soccer, just in general.
Yeah. Yeah, you somehow came across her body. Very interesting.
A body has been. What the fuck? What's going on?
It's broken! Interesting?
Yeah, most interesting. Don't you agree?
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Yes.
Interesting
Cool.
and wonder are like
You
the
examine
same
the crime scene
thing.
a little bit better. Okay. Am I missing anything? Oh. Whatever that is. It's a locker. Huh? The locker's open, and on the inside, it's a handprint.
Oof.
What is a handprint?
Okay, I see what happened. Okay, so Sakura was over there by the magazines, threw up, stuffed herself in the locker, and then pushed out, and then sat on the chair, and then died. Exactly what happened.
Right. Just,
The evidence is clear.
nothing more to it. What's a handprint doing here?
Smashed yourself with bottles.
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I could tell because I'm using my detective gloves to see this.
Yeah.
I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think?
Is she touching her face or
Yeah.
just pointing?
And during the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. And the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hid it in there until after we opened it. Yeah, so then, what does the handprint mean? Locker handprints after this proof bullet. Wow, very cool.
Handprints
Can I leave
everywhere
now?
in that locker.
I need to examine the crime scene better. Okay, well, go fuck yourself. It's, chair. Chair. I have a chair. Oh, the chair that's shoved up against the door.
That doesn't look extremely heavy.
Yeah. The door was shoved up against the chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence of any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason that the door didn't open was just simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not the outside. Wow. The rec room door is actually truthful. It's very cool.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished up with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? Am I a dog? She's got a lot more pushy since we had our issue.
Uh-huh.
But she's right. I have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to see what they have to say. I am running low on oxygen, bro. Oh my gosh! Just leave!
Keep burping it out, dude.
Go R. There we go. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Okay, I guess I'm going back here immediately then.
Alright.
Alright, well, nope.
Time to sleep.
Nope. Oh, Toko's right here. Hello.
Hiyo, Toko.
I pressed the doorbell. Bing bong. After a few seconds. Isn't this oh, she's not shaking though.
Yeah, why would she be?
I don't know.
Because she's just dumb.
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Well, Genocide Jack comes and goes every, like, 5 minutes.
To my stomach. I was in such a good mood too.
Really?
Wow.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
It is now.
Obviously, no. Toko slithered out into the hallway.
Literally, like a snake.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said that you wanted to talk to me about something.
I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had almost met with you.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. But maybe your other side does.
Byakuya already
I guess so.
told me she had written to meet with it.
Oh my god. What? She wanted to meet with Master 2? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh?
Yeah,
you're
pretty
dumb.
much. You're kind of fucking stupid. Not even gonna just beat around the bush. That was probably the stupidest thing you've done all day. Just consider your
All
good
year.
mood really fucking ruined. Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it?
I admit it. I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go.
Toko claims she didn't go to see her. Can I really believe her? Well, I'll tell you what I have to say for this fact.
Wow.
That's fucking dude.
Is that good enough? I'm just gonna go back to my room.
Yeah, you do that, you idiot.
Go away. Fucking I don't want to anymore.
Take your negative aura and lock it away.
Lock it in your room so you can suffocate in negative aura. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. Toko's account for that to your truth box.
The second positive aura goes into the room, it's like the negative aura just destroys it like a white blood cell or something.
Yeah. I pressed the doorbell. Bing bong. After a few seconds.
Oh, what's up? I was just popping a cold one. You want one? Need something?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
Ah! How'd you know about that?
Judo.
Ooh, wah! Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awaken in you?
Yes, I opened my chankla.
But I don't see a third eye on your forehead. I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with, I swear! Oliver told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come
So
too.
you did meet with her then? You actually did go. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
Oh, well, when I went and poisoned her, of course. When she asked me to meet with her, of course.
But she didn't write you a note?
Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Of course she did. You're smart.
I'm
I'm
gotta
smart.
be honest, this is super fucking suspicious.
Why don't you say it to his face to see if he'll, like...
Right, I don't know. So, then, you went and met with Sakura?
No way! I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office, of course.
Don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then.
See, he said the exact same thing.
Byakuya and also him both said, I haven't seen her since then, in which they also saw her dead body.
Yeah.
While I'm here, could you show me that note she gave you?
Oh, do you still have it? Let's see. Or do I still have it?
Hiro was feeling around his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Ah, sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore, man. Ha!
The big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Oh!
Well,
Hiro,
wouldn't you know?
come on, man. Could you be a little better at this?
Secrete about things. Huh?
Ah!
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good reaction for what just happened.
My wrapper! I cherish that!
Yeah.
It was in mint condition. Because it was a mint.
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back in his pocket.
Hey, you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't. Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
So that also makes it interesting because with
Hina's story, she said that the only person that she gave those candies to was Sakura.
So that means that either I think that just means that Sakura gave him a candy because she also took like a box of it as well.
Yeah.
So that's definitely interesting.
Don't take
Trash.
Don't take candy from martial artists. Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, excuse me.
So, bye.
So, if you see me, I need a fart. Ah!
So if you'll accuse me.
Yeah. So if you'll accuse me, I mean,
Excuse me. Ah! Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room.
what is with this slithering and slipping
Right.
out of rooms?
Right. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that was all there was to it. There's a pocket trash.
I got to tell that this is just as a fact.
So I heard from Tucker and Hiro, what next? Definitely had to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, I should find out about the protein can in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. Good place. Where should I start? Let's start by teleporting. We're gonna go. Gym, second floor. Gym, first floor. Let's peek for.
Gym, second floor?
No, I need to go. Wait, chem lab is still on this floor. Oh, chem lab. See, just go here.
Yes.
And wouldn't you know, he's already in here.
I just need to swap the labels back. Oh shit! Hey.
Whoa! On the floor.
Makoto, did you have your eye on? Fuck.
What was the voice? Makoto. Yeah, it's just like you just had the hero voice.
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too?
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't get in my face.
Okay.
Don't get.
Promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
I think what you meant to say was, "Yes, sir, I understand."
Yes, Daddy. Oh, sir, sorry. I want to look
I
at
like
the
that
floor.
better. No, go back.
No, please do. Call me it again.
Yeah.
Shut up. This is all her throw up.
Whoa!
This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. Should probably take a closer look at it. Oh, footprints and stuff too. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make like one giant shelf. More important right now was what's the powder that's been spilled on the floor?
Okay, for one.
Yeah, it was.
Footprints.
Yeah, there's
Footprints.
Yeah.
All you need to know is look at the tracks.
Yeah, look at the tracks.
Look at the
shoes.
shoes. Also, the foot size can also help.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. Spilled in front of the shelf. I have to be careful not to step in it. Otherwise
Footsteps
it'll
are
be
like the best thing.
These look like size 9s. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf.
What's the left shelf have? Protein or poison? How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? Well, we may need to sketch out the floor plan. Get it, floor plan?
Alright. By we, do you mean me?
How kind of you to offer.
Thank you for obligating me.
Oh my god.
With that insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
I think he's having so much more fun just making people.
Go, dog, sniff.
Well, let's go, chop chop.
Okay! So after working before long, I draw up a sketch of the room. Nice.
That's amazing. Those
so
footprints aren't too bad.
How's this?
Why is the, like, when he wrote bottle, like, when you, like, overlap on previous drawings,
Right.
it, like, does that?
Right.
That's only for computer-generated shit.
Yeah.
If you're trying to replicate, like, whatever, who cares?
Whatever, maybe.
Not bad for you, I mean.
For me,
I think he doesn't like my artistic skills.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever's left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf.
and that the bottle was spilled beforehand.
They came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left.
So it makes you curious as to, like, so if the bottle spilled on the C section and then it went to the A section, then what does that mean?
That's why the footprints, or that's what the footprints tell me. Okay.
I see.
These footprints must be
Certainly
Makoto.
possible.
Are they yours?
No!
Okay. Then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Or the tracks.
I couldn't think of any reason not to, so I quietly did what Byako said.
I see. Your feet do appear to be too big.
And you know what that means. I'm a big Justice Hammer with big feet.
Why is his feet big? He seems like the tiniest feet,
Right,
tiniest
he seems
dick.
like a little petite little boy.
Yeah. He's like the same size as Chihiro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints.
Damn! It's almost as if you wanted me to be the culprit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
yeah. Then these prints are really is a really valuable clue. And then let's look at this. A whole bunch of poopies that fell out of the. Oh, it's poison stuff.
A bunch of poopies.
Poopies.
You're so dumb, dude.
It's such weird coloring and lighting. There's
Yeah.
a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this what the powder came from? It looks like a bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. C4.
It's the bomb that was used to go in my room.
It's the bomb that put in my room as Aoi came in and said that she was scared.
Kyoko, when she's like, "Get out!" Ah! Would you like to hear something interesting?
Is it a joke? Is
I
it
have
me?
a boner. I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this.
I'll take your account for to the truth. This
Yeah.
powder must have been spilled.
In other words,
That's right. It could have been spilled. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
Unless you're lying to us.
That's really when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Oh, nice, good job.
Nice.
Source of powder.
Has been added to the truth police section.
On this shelf is the one.
Poison.
Look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. Yep, that's what makes sense. It's
They
on
probably
that
mixed
side.
all of them together.
The what?
They probably mixed like all of them together.
Most likely, yeah. And poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I consider at this point the shelving unit section C.
The most
This is
dangerous
the-
one to Sakura was labeled OJ.
Oh, orange juice.
She can,
So on this shelf is, it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. I have no idea what those are either.
They're
Regents?
the regents. I don't know.
Yeah, regents, I guess.
They're regents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. I went to chemistry.
I love chemistry. Trust me, I
How
love
have you
chemistry. Do you not? Have you never heard that before?
You're so dumb. Your face looks so stupid.
Do you know what I'm talking about though, right?
No.
No? Like
No.
with like love being a chemical reaction, then normally that's also what's just like I'm not talking about science. I'm talking about chemistry. And it's more of like a love thing. You seriously never heard that? Damn. Okay.
How have you lived your life in such
How
an
have you lived
arrogant
such an ignorance for so long?
It must truly be bliss. You're so stupid, Makoto.
Isn't that kind of harsh?
It's necessary. What do you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application to the real world? Grow up and join the real world. The world. The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you.
Shut up! I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers are labeled with the letter B and a number. So, I guess I could consider this part of the shelf to be unit section B.
I notice you're looking at the poisons. Let me tell you exactly why you're wrong. I didn't even say anything yet. You're wrong.
I'm going to guide your thought process so that I may be able to alter it to my own will.
Yeah.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry much about this shelf. Yes, but this is the one that people
I'm
went
telepathic.
to. Let's see, what's on this shelf? It's all the protein. These are all kinds of diamerally.
Someone literally put the poison back
It's
in.
literally in the wrong spot.
Someone is dumb.
Very dumb. It's called C9.
Most likely in the person who had the footprints.
Yes, probably who would. Yeah. There are kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the other containers are labeled with the letter A and a number. But so I guess they could be shelving section A, huh? But wait, there's more. Call now and you can get poisoned.
And call now, and God will receive you.
And you'll see God soon. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? Not possible. Possible. Not possible.
Possible.
Yeah. Should I try to find out more about this shelving unit? It looks like it's split into 3 sections. My gosh. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and C has lethal chemicals. Soccer must have gotten the protein powder from Section A, but what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? People are really bad at organizing. There's definitely something going on there. It's very cool.
Sakura, you forgot to put the poison that killed you back.
Yeah, that killed yourself. First I checked out this. I did. Do I need to check out? No. Frick this. Go frick yourself. Do I just need to go and look at just the stuff itself, probably?
Yep.
There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder.
He just trips and falls directly in it, so there's just an imprint of him like this.
At his face, yes. There's also remains of the broken bottle. It looks like the bottle is labeled Chem C4. It also looks like there's some footprints of the powder. Wow. Just like in my drawing. Based on the positioning of the footprints of whoever it was, only went to the left side of the shelf.
Your drawing isn't accurate.
Yeah.
The bottle isn't broken in your drawing.
According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the same time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Oh my god. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should return to the rec room. Okie dokie, let's go.
Sakura, I missed you.
Sakura, I missed your dead, smelly corpse.
Yeah.
You dead, smelly corpse, you. Down the stairs.
Why can't you shower when you die?
Right.
So inconsiderate of
stink.
other people's nose.
Yeah, so inconsiderate of my nose. Very clearly.
Every time I say the word nose, I expect you to make a joke that you can't
About
smell.
that. You need to follow guidelines, Rylan. That's what's expected of you. So Makoto, how's your investigation going?
Swell!
I told her that nothing is happening and I wanted to leave her in the dark because she's kind of rude. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me. I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying!
Anyway.
Nice.
Someone's
I'm gonna say the
lying.
same thing as you. Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body and the shelf of magazines and the Monokuma bottles. These three things all reveal new clues. You do well to look at them one more time. Okay, so magazine, body, and bottles. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered about from Sakura's body. Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure. I'm literally looking at her body. Fuck off. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey.
don't you think you might need to actually examine the? I'm fucking getting there.
I'm getting there!
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was so completely unemotional. She was the ultimate body toucher. It's the kind of thing.
Specifically, the dead kind.
Yeah, the dead, the necrophiliac.
I've made that joke.
grown previously used to. Although there's still sometimes. I can't believe how calm you are no matter how many times I see a dead body. I can't get used to it. It's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Here we go.
That could either mean two things.
One, you're quite the detective. Two, you're quite the sickening being that lives on the scum of this earth. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Barf! It's powder.
Yeah,
Her shoes!
one of them.
You see the yellow powder on her instep. Yeah, it really stands out.
see.
What an odd design choice for a shoe. The powder is clue number 1. Wow, nice. Good job. We found the
Hey.
powder. Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain, since you're a little stupid. It would appear that she didn't
Your
suffer a
petite
single
ears.
blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Wow.
2 blows? It's almost as if there's 2 bottles missing from the thing as well.
Can you
Whoa.
give me 2 blows?
2 blows from you? Heck yeah.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. Wow, Kyoko's examination summary. I can't believe I was able to learn just much by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko would have pulled that off. I'm gonna look at the missing bottles because I know that there's 2 missing. If Kyoko hadn't found a clue involving the Monokuma, I think Kyoko said that she found a clue involving the Monokuma bottles. There we go. Something's new. Something new.
Hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and you're sure to find it.
I don't think they have to be too careful about that.
Correlation. Yeah, it literally is like the first thing that I noticed when I was looking. I was like, "It's supposed to be 6 here."
Can you just tell me? I obviously am too stupid to know.
I know. Seriously, it's not
Unless
that hard.
she's talking about how there's different chess pieces.
Well, I'm assuming it's just which ones are missing. Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
So,
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
I guess that's true.
It's not, and it's not just because you don't trust me.
Oh, you're talking about
Right?
trust now?
Yeah, I know. You. Fuck you.
Yeah.
No answer! Speak to me, woman!
Woman?
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? What's that, like a 90-degree angle or something? What kind of degree is that?
90
This
degrees.
is 425 degrees? Only to a degree.
That's the amount of
Wow.
degrees I used to cook my soup.
I guess it is. What did you say?
I said that's the amount of degrees I used to cook my soup.
Oh, that's the amount of degrees I used to cook my soup.
Soup.
Yeah.
Soup. You.
I tried imitating the noise you made, but my voice just made no sound.
Yeah.
I was trying to make my soup.
Soup.
It can't get that high.
Yeah.
Actually, there's one other thing about Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Yay, I'm a lab rat! An experiment.
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too.
And once you've gathered them all up, just clench your fists and pierce
and then
yourself.
just see as all the pink Pepto-Bismol flows out of your hand.
It's really satisfying, I
Yeah.
swear.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here. So
What did you say? Just
Anyway,
walks in.
I need to get something from the chem lab. Bye. Fuck you. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting the broken bottle pieces. Scruff. And just as I finished up,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
yeah, what's else?
So
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing? We're doing a 3D puzzle, idiot.
In other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Wait, so what was the correlation? Did we just give up?
I think that the correlation is that there's 2 bottles missing, and that's what we're gonna figure right now. So we got literally all the pieces. We're gonna put on the scale, and it's gonna be heavier because it's 2 bottles than just 1 bottle.
Oh.
That's what I think is going to be happening. So it's to confirm that the blows was from 2 different bottles.
Oh.
Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense once we're done. Don't you see my smile? I'm happy. Let's play a game. First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles.
There's the video they're gonna
Bing,
play in
bing,
science class next. Like,
It's
in
balanced,
other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figured inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? For it to be weighing the same. But is that true? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter, or it'll be heavier. I did my best to gather them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there. Okay then, let's give it a try. Heavier. Yeah.
the bag must have been so much
Yeah,
weight.
The bag was so heavy. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
2 different bottles. Just as I thought.
Yep.
In
What?
other words,
the results of our experiment, a correlation between each of the bottles. Just put it together, and I'll believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think?
Makoto's
It's
only
all
smart
you.
during the trials.
Don't give me that look, because Makoto's stupid. It just doesn't mean that I'm stupid. Because I'm not giving a bottle experiment.
I'm talking to you, player. You're stupid.
Magazine. That's the last thing. Gil said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. I just don't see it. And there's just a gigantic fucking throw-up spot right next to it, too.
Yeah.
Huh? The magazine is upside down.
Wow.
Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked it up, the inverted magazine, flipped through it. Boom. Toko. Whoa.
Wow.
This is one of the pages near the... Sakura threw up, and then in her own blood from her stomach rid out Toko. One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in blood. Bloody letters. And it said, Toko.
Why?
Could this be a dying message? What a callback.
Yeah.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
It's almost as if she just said that. I love
Dying message.
Dying message.
I love repeating things you say, Kyoko.
I love saying the same thing over and over again to sound smart, but it just makes you really fucking dumb. But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back the exact way I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
She's gonna get pissed. Yep.
That she's the killer, right?
Well, it has been confirmed. Yeah,
I know it. It's settled. She's the killer for sure.
I'm gonna kill her! She's dead!
Right.
Come here, Toko! Fuck you!
That's conclusive enough evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
When has it ever been that easy?
It's never been that easy. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me more suspicious. Yeah, here we go. And we've reached the end.
Is it really?
Yeah, we played for... Wow. Actually, we could have probably combined those two episodes together.
Probably.
It would only have been like 2 hours and 30 minutes. Alright, well...
Well...
Chink chink.
Oh, I thought you ended it. I'm like...
No.
Well, he didn't even say tired waiting.
I know, he's doing Donald.
You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay.
Who said yes?
Yes, everyone.
Where to meet, right?
Just
No.
Please go through
The red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon. Alrighty. Story time. But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. I'm gonna be the change I want to see.
I'm gonna die.
Landon.
Huh?
Do you want to do one more recording session to do with the trial?
We could.
Do you want to? I'm feeling invested. I wanna see where this narrative ends off.
Okay.
Especially because I don't think that we've ever sat down this much to do this, because in just this one sitting we found out that Sakura died, got to investigate, and then we can do now one more in order to solve that
we can do as much as you want.
I want to do more. I want to provide more content for the people. I want to do more for my own sake.
I never like stopping anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
I'm going to save. So from now on, just so that you just be aware, is that I'm going to leave this chapter 3 end at the very top, because that's where I'm wanting to be able to try out the thing after we do everything. So this one is where I'm going to have the overwrite.
Mother effer. Why is this so difficult to open? I hate you, Rylan. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Actually, I guess you gave him to me, but it's a joke. I can't. My hands are too sweaty.
Alright, I'm just going to return to main menu to do the outro and then also just do the intro as well because I feel like it's more professional that way. Escape. Alright, you're dead! Anywho.
Why you again?
Yes,
And why is it always Makoto on the same side?
I want to do, and then...
What can't...
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Anywho, thank you guys all so much for tuning in to this episode. We're gonna be right back, and we're gonna figure out the end of this whole little thing. Subscribe, like button, notification bell, comment down below, all the fun stuff.
Comment down below who you like to die next.
Who do you think it is? Because who knows who it could be? And final remarks.
It could be you.